right, folks, as I turn to set things up here, good afternoon, 12:30 on this Thursday afternoon. Time for another edition of Ask the Experts, which is brought to you by New England Cable News as a sponsored program. This week we're sponsored by the New England Lincoln Mercury Dealers Association, and this week we're returning to the topic of cars with a pair of people who can talk about the latest and greatest in technology going into today's cars. They know firsthand what's going into the 2010 lineup from Ford and Lincoln Mercury, and maybe they'll give us a little glimpse into what the future holds for driving technology designed to improve safety, comfort, convenience inside Ford and Lincoln Mercury cars. Let's take a look at them right now. Michelle Moody's on the right. She is the cross-vehicle marketing manager for Ford Motor Company. In that role, she's worked with product developers to bring new technologies and features to market. Among those, Ford Work Solutions, which is a series of features for Ford's truck line. It includes in-dash computing, a tool tracking system called ToolLink using RFID tags, and the fleet tracking system called Crew Chief. On the car side, Michelle's worked with Sync, the voice-controlled system in Ford and Lincoln Mercury vehicles that gives drivers control over phones, media players, and a host of services that are part of Ford's driver services. And she's joined by someone who knows those services quite well. Doug VanDagens is the Ford Director of Connected Service Solutions. His 40-member team works on Ford's in-vehicle technologies portfolio, which includes the Sync system in Ford and Lincoln Mercury cars. And we want to get into more detail on the driver services package, which Doug had a hand in launching earlier this year. But Michelle, we wanted to start with you for an overview of some of the features being built into Ford and Lincoln Mercury cars, and also wanted to thank you both for joining us on this edition of Ask the Experts.
Thank you. Our strategy at Lincoln Mercury is to bring leading, innovative technologies to millions. And it's part of a real focused and deliberate strategy to differentiate Lincoln from the competition. And some of the features that we are offering in the 2010 model year on our Lincoln Mercury vehicles, I'd like to run through a few of those and provide a highlight on how some of those features operate. One of the features that's appearing in the new MKS and MKT products is the Secura code, which is our next generation keypad, which is virtually invisible on the car until you touch the B-pillar. The next feature, adaptive headlamps, which are headlamps that swivel based upon the speed and steering angle of the vehicle. Another very new and innovative feature includes the forward collision warning system with brake support, which helps customers avoid rear-end collisions by alerting them with an alarm and a warning light. And if the risk of collision increases despite the warning, then the brakes pre-charge so that they can respond quickly when the driver applies them. Another very innovative feature is the SOS post-crash alert. In the event of an accident, the horn begins to sound. If, in fact, in this accident, the airbags have deployed, the horn sounds 3 times every 4 seconds, along with flashing the hazards to alert others nearby that the car has been in an accident. On the new MKS and MKT, we're also offering adaptive cruise control. This feature does everything that conventional cruise control does and maintains a comfortable distance from the vehicles ahead. And it has the ability for the customer to personalize the settings, sporty, normal, or comfort, so you can set the level of distance that it keeps between you and the cars in front of you, more consistent with your personal driving patterns. We're also offering rear view camera on a number of Lincoln Mercury products, including the S, the MKT, the MKZ, and the Navigator. And it provides an image directly behind the vehicle when you're in reverse, which allows you to see what's behind you and back up safely. We're also offering the blind spot information system on the Milan, the MKT, and the MKZ. And this feature also has cross traffic alert. And it lets you know with a light signal if someone is in your blind spot. And it also notifies you when you're in reverse if there are cars coming or crossing behind you, so that you back up more slowly and more cautiously, knowing that there's a car there in your blind spot. Rain sensing wipers are being offered on MKS, MKT, MKZ, and Navigator, and this particular feature adjusts the rate of wiper action depending on the amount of moisture on the windshield. We mentioned Sync earlier. Sync is offered across the entire Lincoln Mercury lineup, and it's an in-car voice-activated, fully integrated entertainment and communication system And with the 2010 model year, Sync is providing not only the mobile phone, Bluetooth capability, MP3 player, but also 911 assist, vehicle health report, and traffic directions and information. Another innovative feature is the intelligent access and start that allows you to unlock and start your vehicle with the key concealed in your pocket or purse. And once the intelligent access key is inside the vehicle, all you need to do to start the vehicle is to press the button and hold down on the brake pedal. Also across all of the 2010 model lineup is a voice-activated navigation. You get turn-by-turn directions via voice with on-screen graphics and a wide array of features of interest for routing. We're also offering a very innovative feature, particularly for customers with teenagers, called My Key. It's available on MKS, MKT, Navigator, and Mariner, and it gives the driver greater control of the vehicle when they're not behind the wheel. It allows you to set the top speed that the vehicle will travel, activate speed chimes, and limit the radio volume while you're not in the vehicle, while another member of your family is driving the vehicle. And then across the whole entire 2010 lineup is the Easy Fuel system, which is capless refueling. You stop at a gas station, no need to remove the cap or get your hands dirty. Allows you to fuel without either removing or replacing the cap. And then we are also offering with our navigation systems in 2010 the Sirius TravelLink system, which is a real-time data service from Sirius. All Lincoln Mercury vehicles include a 6-month complimentary subscription from Sirius, and the feature includes traffic, fuel prices, as well as weather, sports scores, and movie listings. So those are a handful of the really interesting and innovative features that will be available on the 2010 model year vehicles.